Happy New Year to you.
Man, it's been a
Happy New Year to you.
It's been a congested New Year.
Oh yeah, you're right, honey.
New
You've
Year
been seeing the
trying
past
to kill
5
your
episodes.
favorite bitch.
They're
trying to kill your favorite
who
bitch.
that is? Who our favorite is, Pooh?
You don't remember Miley Cyrus said that?
No.
Oh.
She said it to Nicki Minaj.
She was on the stage. She was like, they trying to kill your favorite bitch.
Oh my God.
Me.
Okay.
The congestion.
Yeah, I got a
It's
little
the
cold
congestion.
rumbling on my throat right now.
Oh, you better kill it.
Part of me want to miss out on some more work. Okay. Okay, so what's up? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Do you feel different?
Girl, ask me after this cold go away.
Yeah, well, yeah, you do.
I've been in bed since New Year's, but yeah.
Oh, so did you bring it? You didn't celebrate anywhere?
Yeah, I did. I actually I celebrated at, one of my friends was hosting a little countdown party. Went to that at this venue downtown. Then after I went there, I went to another New Year's party. After there,
That's why you sick?
So after hours, I was wrapped up.
Yeah, okay, you sure are. Now you, okay. I brought in my New Year in the bed, but I had company. And we just happened to wake up or be up 2 minutes before, and then we stuck through the countdown and just went to bed.
Yes, God.
I stand. That was the most latest. Let me tell you something. After that situation where I had woke up at somebody's house on New Year's, I don't think I celebrated New Year's for real. After that, I was scarred.
I think this is my last year.
I'm finally off the sofa so the vibrate don't.
I'm finally over. I'm sorry. These folks just stalking me. I won't answer my phone, so they go to my DM. And if you listening to this, yes, I'm talking about you.
Okay. Cool, but what you want to say?
Anywho. Yeah, I think this was my last year. I didn't really have that much. I had fun, but it's not mandatory for me because it was just too much. Like, I'd rather work. I'd rather do clients and
just be off?
Just be at home chilling.
Yeah, me too. So. I feel like when I was going out, I was just doing it because that's what people do. But now I just genuinely don't care. I
miss, now, you know what would inspire me to stay home? I remember when we were younger, we used to watch the little BT thing, where they play like all the best videos from the year, and then they have the 106 and party.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Oh,
that would make me stay home, but we don't have stuff like that.
Yeah, and then when we was watching that, what was going anyway?
But I'm saying I would be at home, have me a little champagne to celebrate. I want to stay. See, the thing about me is I've become a homebody. I don't mind going out the house, of course. Like, I love being outside. I feel like when I don't go out, I start turning pale. So
okay,
I do. I feel like I've been getting pale. So yeah, like I like games. Like, I like board games and Uno and stuff like that. But unfortunately, the people around me, they not with that. Even stuff like bowling. Like, I like to go. I'm a competitive person.
I feel like game night and stuff like that is a universal fun.
I thought so too, but I think that I just need to ultimately, and this is no shade, but I ultimately need to meet new people that have similar interests.
Yeah. And plus, I bet people say that until they go to a game night and realize how fun it is. And then they be like,
go. That's the thing. I still bring my friends there, and they just will sit and just not play. It'll be like 4 of us playing.
Game night is lit.
I love game night. Like, if anybody of y'all listening, y'all have game night in Atlanta, please invite me. I will come.
Yes.
I'll participate. I love it.
Dang, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's cool.
Me and my cousins throw down on some game night, and we fight.
I was so happy on Christmas. When Regina had a little party house, it was games.
Oh yeah, y'all.
And they were playing games.
I was playing games, marshmallow catch and all that.
Yeah, we were playing. It was so fun.
I ain't want to see my missing bat too, so I couldn't have played.
Dang.
And y'all did a gift exchange. So one of my friends, my old coworkers, she did a ornament exchange, which I think is a great idea.
Oh, that's fine.
And that's a good way to keep prices from, you know how people are. Sometimes you do White Elephant or Secret Santa. They're like, oh, don't go over this amount of money. Like, typically an ornament is going to be less than $10. But ornaments are cool, and there's so many variations that I think that's a cool gift. So yeah. So I think I might have an ornament exchange in my next home.
Coming soon. But yeah, so I'll definitely be interested in that because I have my own home too by then.
Period. By then, you sure? You said 2022.
Even if I have to rent, I have my own home by then. Okay.
Do you So, with the New Year's coming, well, first of all, let's get into shop talk.
Shop talk.
First of all,
talk, clap. Oh, all
right. We try. We ain't with the jingles. What's going on with y'all president?
He not my president for number one. For number two, he not my president again. And then
I'm legit scared. I wanted to go to Africa for my birthday. I don't think that's happening. Sorry. And I'm pretty sure that I could probably safely go, but I can't risk it, especially going by myself. Like,
yeah,
it's just not worth it.
I don't think traveling around this time is going to be safe. I think that the way that Trump has been acting this whole presidency of his and the stuff that he's done, honestly, I ain't even scared. I don't know why, but I'm just not bothered. I remember when we had the stuff going on with Bush. I was terrified.
You know what? I don't know if I was scared then. I just didn't understand. So I'm just like, well, it's a war. And because war wasn't being fought on our land, I just didn't. At that time, being a teenager, didn't feel like we were being impacted. But now, as an adult, as someone, because I think of things when it comes to war, I think of things like the economy, jobs, the housing market, all that stuff that's impacted. I'm like, hold on, I'm in them numbers. When I was a kid, all that stuff happened. It's like, well, if my mama go, where I'm going. So now I just think, and then I don't like the idea of safety. Like obviously things like 9/11 where they hijacked the plane, we have heightened security, but y'all see people get through all the time.
Oh my gosh!
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I don't know. I don't think that could happen because I feel like people are gonna try to attack in ways that we don't expect, but it still is very dangerous because there are things now like cyber attacks and just. It's just a bunch of stuff. I'm not with it. I don't like it.
The security is not as strict as it should be, and I think that I've been a lot of places, and I promise you, the only place that I can say that security has been really tight in, even airports. I've gotten through the airport with some stuff I shouldn't have.
Me too.
But
and I mean like liquids, not like no weapons.
Yeah, not no weapons. I definitely got through with some weed and liquids and stuff like that. But venues like going to arenas and stuff like that, they have the craziest security, which is a good thing. But
yeah, some though. One thing I learned from working at those arenas, it's all about who the performer is and what they want. Because there's been some venues I've worked and they like just letting everybody in, or they might just do a pocket check, or they might just do a bad check.
I went to on New Year's Eve. I went to 3 clubs, and I purposely brought a weapon was a part of my outfit, and I wore it. And
weapon? What kind of weapon was that?
I had a chain, like something that you would probably chain like a motorbike with. I had that around my neck with a lock on it.
And they ain't saying
I ain't supposed to bring that to no club, and I got it into all 3 places.
Then somebody get drugged and beat down, they're gonna be like, no more necklaces.
Yeah, so
yeah, I don't like it. I mean, I personally, I'm not the most versed on political issues. I do know that this is obviously very serious. I am just concerned not only just for our safety, but people that are innocent, that are in a path of what might be going on. The international parties that can also be impacted, like things like we have a presence in other countries. We could impact those people in those areas all over nothing, right? And they try to say, oh, well, Obama wanted to kill him too. They just did it, and Trump did it, and you just complaining because shut up. All of it's wrong. Just shut up and leave me alone. Thanks. That's all. So it's just got me a little shook now. Twitter, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't laughed that much in my life. And I know that. I know that's a fact. Yeah. I cried. My pillow was so wet, I had to sleep on the floor.
Girl, what?
I was laughing so hard at them memes, y'all. Oh my God. I think the first one that had me was the Kevin Gates one when he was singing the prayer. Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, honestly, it's really sad, and my heart really does go out to all the soldiers that have to go out there and the people that are impacted. Because at the end of the day, it's not a game. War is very real. Death is very real, and these political dramas are also very real. And us being just a little minute piece of the earth.
I'm not minute. That's you.
You were majute. What's the opposite of minute? Majute?
I don't know.
I just pray for the safety for everybody seriously. And I know people might say, like, I know I had an ignorant perspective at one point saying like, well, they signed up to be in the military. But truthfully, people ain't signed up in the military because they want to fight. They need a way out.
They need it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, some people might have loved their country that much that that's what they want to do, but in reality, it was an opportunity for some people who did not have opportunity. So I just, hate that some people have to actually go out there and put their life on the line, but I know that it is something that comes with it, and I just hope that everyone has the outcome that they wish to have for themselves. Anywho, what else is going on in the mail? DaBaby just got out.
I was just about to say that DaBaby just got out of jail.
Yes, you see the video?
Didn't see the video.
It was just the promoter. So this is what I've read.
Oh, you mean on the fighting?
Yeah. It was like the robbery.
That. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, so basically he doused the dude in apple juice and robbed him. I guess he took 10 rats off of him. The dude owed him like 60, gave him 30, something like that. Then when he went to jail, he was held because he had a warrant for something in Texas.
Yeah, I saw that.
Did they say what that was about?
No.
Then here come Boosie talking about, I'm going to jump him. I'm going to do that to him. I got a case right now, sir. You might want to bat this one out, buddy. This is not up your alley.
Oh, my gosh. I don't... You know how I feel about Boosie. I think the world knows how I feel about it.
I don't know, because every time they come on, you don't want to talk. What you feel about him, Pooh?
I don't see it. Can you put your phone on mute? Because...
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to find this Trump video.
No, I'm not a fan of Boosie. I just don't like his views on things, and I think that he's a hypocrite and a homosexual.
Is there something wrong with being a homosexual?
Not at all. It's something wrong with being a homosexual when you bash on homosexuals.
Period.
How about that?
Speaking of how about that, Bhad Baby is slowly transitioning into Deyja Harris.
Listen.
You think she got her lips done, or you think that was a
I was looking at some videos of her without it, and believe it or not, for those of you who don't wear makeup and aren't aware of the impact of shadows and contouring and sheen, it can definitely give off. First of all, people wear lip gloss to make their lips look more plump, so that's one.
Yeah, and there are lip plumpers that exist.
There are lip plumpers that do that as well, but her lips ain't done. She got her teeth done though.
Yeah, well, she's too young. If she was getting some work done, it's just really sad to see. But
yeah, I don't think she's got any work done. Honestly, she came out. We knew of her when she was like 13, and that girl is 16 now. And between 13 and 16, you definitely develop features on your body.
Yeah, I guess. I suppose.
Then her lips. I don't think her lips are fake.
I will say though, she definitely gave off "I want to be black" vibes from the beginning. So I give her a pass on her consistency. However. Inside.
I think that what it is that she's getting older, and then when she first came out, she wasn't wearing any makeup. She like a kid.
Yeah.
And now that she's putting makeup on, of course she's gonna look different. She's gonna look older. And this isn't me taking up for her, but I'm just stating the obvious.
No, yeah, you're right.
I'm not taking up for her at all. I'm just stating the obvious, but. Yeah, like, she just put makeup on. But, honey, I promise you, the first time I seen her, I said, girl, why this girl like Deyja?
Yeah, that's crazy. It's just because Deyja's light-skinned and Catch Me Outside is white wearing darker makeup.
I don't think the makeup is darker. I think that she just, So, here's the thing, too, and I try to explain to people about makeup, okay?
We listening.
If you ever look at, this gonna sound ignorant, but a traditional white person, like if you look at like a person that's just regular white, like they
regular white,
they're not trying to be nothing else but white.
Own white, they own white,
and they wear makeup, right? Uh-huh. The way that they apply their makeup is different from a girl who is black.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
They don't have sculpted eyebrows. They don't do the heavy wing liner, lashes. Their makeup is a little bit more subtle, and I mean, that's just the style that they wear.
I get what you're saying. It's
so
like
she's adapted.
The Pond City Market type of white girl.
Yeah. You will not see her with sculpted eyebrows with a cut crease or even like something like a wing liner with lashes on.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like I feel
that makes sense.
She just has a real ethnic way about her makeup application, or her makeup artist does rather.
Interesting. Well,
yeah, because it even was a video going around on Twitter yesterday, day before yesterday, about a girl who worked at a salon and she was in a beauty supply store, and she was just basically saying how the owners of the beauty supply store had wrapped up the eyelashes or whatever, They had him wrapped up, and they didn't have him. She was basically saying they didn't have him wrapped up because the average person was stealing them. She was saying that they wrapped them up because black women were stealing them. Black people are the only people that wear those heavier eyelashes and ghetto looking eyelashes. I'm gonna try to find it, but yeah, she was going off. And
was this a black person saying this?
She looked like she could have been mixed, but everybody kept saying she was white. But they ended up getting her fired from her job because she was going off. She was doing a lot though. I ain't even gonna lie. Let me see if I saved it.
Yeah, let's play it. Can you play it on the mic?
Oh, here you go, right here. Boom, I found it. Hold on.
It took time to put extra tape around the eyelashes because that's how often they are stolen. Yes, I know white girls wear fake lashes too. Thank you, Captain Motherfucking Goddamn Obvious. But when you in Naptown, when you in Indy off of motherfucking Washington Street, and you see some taped up eyelashes, you know it's because it's the black girls that work at McDonald's. Everybody that's ever been to McDonald's, you go through the drive-thru, it's always some ghetto-ass black bitch. She's got these really thick fucking black lashes on, looking like motherfucking curtains, looking like goddamn Snuffleupagus.
I mean, you know what, though?
Yeah.
If it was a black girl saying it, we would have been like, see, y'all, that's sad. I feel like, this is the thing.
They got her fired from her job and everything.
Yeah, that's justified. I feel like there's a line that is drawn, especially when you represent another company. The thing is, oh, God, it's going to sound problematic. She ain't lying, but she dead wrong. If it was somebody else saying it, I think the reaction,
it ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
It's how you say it. That's exactly what I mean.
That's exactly what it is.
That's
I think that's the case.
She could have left the video. The car stuff could have been left out. Like once she made the announcement about the lashes, that was the end of the video. Because she didn't really say nothing.
I guess it's because people was coming to her saying white people wear eyelashes too, which is true.
Which is absolutely true.
But
I don't know where she at. I'm not familiar with that street, but I do know that Indiana is VV Jungle Fever.
Yeah. I think that's probably another reason. I feel like I ain't bringing that into this new year. I'm sorry. Let me just shut up. Fuck y'all. I don't care. I'm saying. But I think that's probably why I don't really think that. I don't really be seeing. I ain't going to say see, but that's why people think that Kylie looks like she's trying to be black.
Well, the booty, the lips.
Because her style of hair and makeup, it ain't even the lips, because white people been getting lip fillers for years and they look white.
But you know why they getting lip fillers, right? It ain't because they see it on another white person. It's because they see it on
But if you look at a girl, I mean, that is true. But if you look at a girl that say, for instance, was on Jersey Shore back in the day, they don't look black. They have fillers and stuff though. But it's the fact that she's wearing her makeup.
Look, it's
it's the whole. It's the style,
it's the clothes, it's the booty, it's the hips,
it's the aesthetic.
It's the lips, it's the brows, it's the frontals. It's the bronzer. It's the accent. It's the music. It's the boyfriends. It's the husband. It's the baby daddies.
Period. Keep going.
It's the friend circle.
Go on.
It's the social media. It's everything. It's us because we black and they want to be like us. And that just is what it is. I don't care. That style came from somewhere. It definitely didn't come out of Rancho Cucamonga.
It didn't come out of Calabasas.
At all. It did not come out the pumpkins, baby.
Well, yeah, no, I'm saying that's the whole reason behind that look, and I think that's the same thing going on with Bhad Baby.
Let me tell you something. Lennox is little Kylie Jenner's everywhere. Look at her sister. Kendall don't look like that.
Exactly. Courtney don't look like that either.
She don't, but the rest of them do. All right, enough about them. We give them too much SEO on this podcast. So anyway, I wanted to highlight a post that I saw today. It made me a little happy. It was from Uber Facts, which I used to follow this account a long time ago. But it says, Millennial dads are spending 3 times as much time with their children than fathers did in the 80s, according to a recent study. Additionally, 43% of fathers admitted to never having changed a diaper in a 1982 study. Today, only about 3% of dads say the same.
What?
I mean, that's good, I guess.
Okay.
Well, that's not bad. 43% say they haven't and 3% has. So anyway, I think that's super dope. One thing I will say, there are a lot of people who complain about having social media parents, but I think that it's really cool. If you gotta be with your child to post on social media, just do it. Just be in your child's life, because people are doing stuff for the photos and for the retweets and all that cool stuff. But I think the more important thing is that they are at least active in their child's life, and I just love to see it. And I do think that social media kind of brings awareness to things that people didn't realize, like the mental health things and the traumas that they've had growing up. So I'm glad that there's some good in all this mess.
I have a question. Are you familiar with the Angela Stanton? Who is she?
So I'm not familiar with her. I just know she's always in the comments and she's a Republican.
She's a Republican.
She's a black Republican, yeah. Yeah, what happened?
I be seeing her in the comments and stuff, and I don't know her, and I don't know what she does, but I always see her in the comments, and I get really frustrated when I see black people just not standing with black people or not even trying to tear other black people down publicly like that. And I always try to understand, but now that you said that she's a Republican, now I understand why.
Yeah, she's so problematic. And then the thing is, you can block her, but then you still gonna see the people who at her in the comments. So
it's surprising. What makes me kind of mad though is that I'll go to people's page like that and see people following her.
Right, and it's like,
and I'm like,
what are you
like
doing?
That?
Yeah,
like is that people can follow who they want to, and people
but that is a silent support. A follower. Yeah.
Yes, it is a silent support, and I will be glad to make this publicly know that I unfollowed Jeffree Star on YouTube and Instagram before the new year started.
Yeah, what was the bottom line? The last straw.
I think that I really. So here's my take on racism. I'm a person that I've done some very, very, very problematic things and said some very problematic things about people, and I'm not perfect. And I want to say that even within the last 2 years, 3 years, I'm not the same person. And I don't hold that against people. I think I just have a really big open mind when it comes to stuff like that, because I understand that people can be educated and people can realize over time, especially it's a part of growing up, that you can realize that some stuff that you have said in the past and some things that you've done in the past are problematic, and you can overcome that. You can be, you know what I'm saying?
You can educate yourself, you can apologize, you can realize.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm that type of person. Like, I look at stuff like that, and it wasn't that I necessarily supported him. But I was a person, and I think you probably know this, I've been liking Jeffree Star since MySpace. Like, I've been like supporter of his since MySpace, and even back then I remember those videos that he used to be on with that person Chirole, and they ended up deleting Chirole's YouTube because of the remarks. But I never was offended by those videos, and I didn't understand why everybody was until I got older. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know what? This is wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he did end up apologizing. I think that what my problem with him is, I don't like the fact that he apologized and then he tries to like talk what word am I looking for? Not talk down on them, but he just tried to like denounce them, like brush it under the rug anytime somebody wants to talk to him about certain things or him doing certain things. He was like, "Oh well, I already apologized about this. I'm not bringing this back up." Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And that's like a red flag for me, for one. And then within the last like 4 months, I've noticed that he's just been giving off like this like fake ghetto vibe, and I do not like that. I definitely have seen that, yeah. And like I've been looking at it, and he even said out his mouth like he's come from trailer park, like he's white trash. That's what he calls himself. So I get that those people did, you know, people that grew up in trailer park, they do have similar come-ups, like how most black people who grew up in the hood, they had similar come-ups or whatever. Mm-hmm. I get that, but it was the half and half banging wig for me, Nicki Minaj. Look, and then he had grills in with it, and it was so much going on, and it was just like the mannerisms and like it's just the fake ghetto. Yeah. And I was just so frustrated with it. I just was like, you know what? I don't even know why I even still support this person. I keep trying to I guess make excuses for him, and I'm just like, you know what? He just gotta go. So he gone. I left him in 2019.
I can't wait till you do that about the Kardashians.
I have, you know, though, realistically, I am kind of like feeling that way about Kylie.
Yeah, me too. After, you know what was for me when she had that lady who had a shirt that already said Rise and Shine, like she made her stop producing her shirts that she was doing since 2007.
Something is starting to rub me the wrong way about her. I'm still not like Anti Kim.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? Kylie was the only one who I really liked, and I don't really know why.
Yeah.
But I don't like the whole like the whole like power thing they have. Like I don't think it's fair to small business owners to lose because they don't have the funds to like fight a giant like them. Like with the Rise and Shine thing, or with people who've had clothing that were ripped off and sold on her line, or makeup that was. I just don't think that's cool. I think I do understand when you have a certain level of success and power that you can literally do what you want to do, but it's really not fair because that's not a fair battle. It's just not. It's just like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Like it's just not cool. So it's like it's just not cool. Like be original, or if you can't be original, then do something else. Like I just don't think it's cool. And like even for example, the little furry sweatsuit that Kim put out for her thing, and it's like it's nothing wrong with selling that, but in reality, it's kind of like now that ain't got that's what $200. That's probably a $4 Fashion Nova pajama set. And I remember one time I saw this.
Well, they took it. Fashion Nova definitely recreated it.
Yeah, and look, and I'm not even hating. I think that's a concept that's a little different. But even when I think about when Kendall and Kylie put out them Tupac and Biggie shirts, like, what are you doing?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that I don't know. I think that people are not a fan of Kim because of the body shape and the tanning of the skin and the hairstyles. But I don't think that she's really done anything to me that seems problematic.
It was the braids for me, how she responded to it. It's just the whole. It's just I just don't like it. I just feel like the thing about them, they are very, very smart and they can get away and they can present them ways, kind of like Trump. No offense, but. Like they can kind of say things that don't push the envelope all the way. It kind of leaves it up to your own interpretation. And then the motive itself is not very public, but they know what's going on. So now they got people battling on the good and bad side, like, oh, but this not what she meant, but this is what she meant. Meanwhile, whatever the real case is, she already doing it. It's already done, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like even with the whole getting people out of prison thing, which is an amazing thing, honestly, but. In reality, she's not doing that work alone. You know what I'm saying? She's not the only one who's ever done that before. It's just that because she has a large platform, her impact is a lot heavier. But I would like to see people who also do that work getting highlighted as well instead of her getting the credit for it. And then you got your husband who's saying all these negative things about his own race and supporting the president who was against everybody. And then you meeting with him, but you ain't really clarified where you really stand on. I think that's just like teeter-tottering and it's violent. Anyway, I'm done with it. So anywho. You got anything else you want to add? Let me see what I got.
It was something.
Oh, I do have something. So there was a post yesterday from a young lady who was at work and a black woman who had natural hair and a bunch of...
Oh, girl.
So basically,
I have so many questions about that video.
Let me tell you something. So basically, if you haven't seen the video already, it's a video, I guess, from somebody's Snapchat, and the caption says... Gracie wore her natural hair and the white people are losing their minds. And it's a black young lady who looks very uncomfortable with a natural fro. And it's two white people who just literally raking through her hair with their hands. Like literally, like I could tell that they are digging on her scalp and just like squeezing her coils and they just cannot believe it. And there's like a woman who appears to be Latina. It's like, you've never seen a black woman's natural hair. Like literally she's confused as to why they doing. And the girl, I could tell, probably never had this happen to her before. Because I've been through this before. Don't know what to say. It's probably really uncomfortable or awkward because she could either be new or she could know them well enough but to a point where she don't really know how to check them yet. And I had to go through this a couple of times. So I'm like, okay, look, keep your hands to yourself. But this is the thing, y'all. Oh, and then Jackie Ina reposted and said, welcome to corporate America where confronting microaggressions makes you the aggressor and it's the start of a paper trail that'll cause you to mysteriously lose your job or keep you from advancing, which is absolutely factual. Let me tell you something. I have a friend who, and this is not a hair situation, but it's one of those things where the black woman is in a situation that makes her uncomfortable and she says something about it, but the white people don't understand why she's mad about it. And now she's isolated, like, oh, be careful around such and such because this and this going to happen. And now little things happen. They don't want to talk to you. Man, you get left out of stuff. You get left off emails from stuff. You don't get to go to events and things like that start to happen. And you get passed up for promotions or for raising over, basically to the point where you are pushed out of the work or out of the job, or you might lose your job for no real reason because we are in a at-will state. People can get fired for literally no reason at all. There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. And and it's like, so when those situations happen, when people cross the line of putting their hair on your body or in your hair, you really don't have the space to complain about it because they don't know what the problem is. And it's like, So what am I supposed to do? Just let them touch my hair, which is first of all nasty. Don't put your hands on me. I don't know where your hands is. It goes for if I have a baby. If you touch on my clothes, you touch on my food, you touch my hair. Don't touch me, period. It's disgusting.
Yes.
And I get that y'all have never seen black women's hair before, but that's not my problem. Like, I don't really know what to tell you about that.
Yeah.
But that is, first of all, if you want to touch, at least ask. And I have the right to say yes or no. I have had a white person ask me if they could touch my hair before. But this particular person, I had gotten to know her, and I know that genuinely came from a place of lack of experience, and I felt like she was, from experiences that I had with her lead up to this, I know that she didn't mean no harm. But and I had also wore wigs for like months before. Oh my God. But she was like, she was like, do you mind if I touch it? And I thought it was weird, but I was like, you know what, whatever. Because I always feel like I do want to be a good representation against the bias that people might have about black people. I'd rather them ask me for it than ask somebody that I grew up with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think that to voluntarily touch it, like I had a white girl touch my hair and be like, oh wow, it's so soft. It's like, well, what you
didn't
thought?
Expect that?
Yeah, it's just so uncomfortable, y'all. And I really I don't even know if I really have the proper spiel for it, but it's just not, you wouldn't want me doing that to y'all. Like, obviously, y'all's hair is the quote-unquote American standard, so it's like something we're used to. But it's just not okay. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch me.
I just have a few questions about, like, why people, I mean, I understand we in a time where people will rather record stuff rather than just help the situation.
Right.
And I get it, whatever, but I think that I just don't like the fact that the person who was recording seemed like there was a person of color. They didn't help her.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I said the same thing. But there's a pro and con to that, right? So maybe she did. Who knows? Because there was, the video had to end at some point. But I do feel like her recording it and posting it kind of got this conversation started, too.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a gift and a curse, right? It's like, why are you recording? Why you ain't checking? But maybe she did. Who knows? But, honey, I don't know. I
don't like that, and the girl definitely seemed uncomfortable because she confused. Like, why are y'all looking at it like I'm not a freak show? Like,
let me tell you, I've been in that position, and people love to say, "Oh, I what it is." It's easy to say to you in that situation, and it literally is so awkward. You don't even know what to say. It ain't got nothing to do with scared or none of that. It's just like, oh wow, water is wet.
Girl, what?
Yeah, I'm not cool with it, y'all. I mean, I don't know if we even have white listeners. I feel like we did at one point. I don't know what happened.
Come back, Pooh.
But I just don't think that's cool. It's not cool. Don't touch somebody's hair. Like, just don't. It's literally my body, my skin cells. I have oxygen in my body. I have blood in my body. And you want to put your hands in my hair? I don't care if I have no wig. Don't touch my hair. I'm not touching yours. Anyway, all right, y'all. Let's get to the main subject. We're getting a little long-winded. Okay, so as we know, the New Year just passed. I think I asked you in the last episode if you had some New Year's resolutions. I don't think you did.
No, we did. I didn't have any, but I have. I mean, I don't think I shared it, but I definitely have some.
Do you want to share now?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't know why people be trying to keep stuff like that a secret,
because they know they're not gonna do it.
Yeah. So for starters, I want to save money. Okay. I think that over the years, especially with me going to jail, I feel like I'm pretty sure everybody know that. If y'all ain't know, y'all know now because of Instagram. But that Facebook really made me turn into a person that, like, ever since I'm able to provide for myself, I just buy whatever I want. Mm-hmm. And okay, because at some point it has to fucking end. Like, just stop spending money frivolously. But I mean, unfortunately, in my younger adult years, I wasn't able to do stuff that I'm able to do now. So now I feel like, I can do it, blah, blah, blah. But, all right, it has to be in the wrong. You got to draw the line somewhere. Yeah. So, in conjunction with that, I said that I do want to, I want to start back secondhand shopping almost full time.
What's that?
So, I want to start back going to thrift stores. Uh-huh. And I have started within the last few months, but I definitely go into like H&M and stuff like that. But you know what? I noticed I only go in there for like basic stuff. Like I go in there for like white t-shirts and black t-shirts and long sleeves. But I think that for the long run, I do want to start saving more money when as far as shopping, because I'm gonna always like clothes and I always like to look nice and I always like to have nice stuff. But I definitely feel like just to help the environment too. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? I can definitely
And you need to sell them boots.
I need to sell them boots. So I'm gonna open up a online kind of, I guess, thrift store to make more money too. I'm gonna make a Depop page and just sell all my stuff I don't wear. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I see people wearing that I got in my cars. I'm like, damn, I could have sold that to them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like, dang, I used to
make so much money on Poshmark and eBay. Like, for real, I sold everything and not even far off of what I paid for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So that's a plan. I plan on paying my debt off. I know I keep saying that, but
it's okay. Look, most people have a debt to pay on, so it's all good. Keep saying it.
So I definitely want to do that. I want to get up to 3 hours a day away from my phone, and I want to spend that time either reading something that I don't know about or doing something productive for my business, like work on my website, work on trying to find products for my business and ways to make more money. And then I also want to just look into how can I help my environment better, like especially with this climate change. And I know I'm only one person, but I can definitely probably inspire other people to change with me.
I've been trying. It's I think it's becoming easier because the results are in our faces. Yeah, so it's definitely possible.
So I think that I want to just make that more evident of me, changing the way that I eat for good, changing the way I go about recycling, just the products that I use, just using reusable things like reusable bags when I go shopping, reusable water bottles, all that type of stuff. Yeah.
That's a great resolution. I think being more sustainable in general. I know we talked about this before we recorded, but I have done a lot of research, like in the past few weeks, about other things that contribute to global warming, like clothing. I read a study, and my numbers might be a little off, but 20 years ago, the average person bought 7 articles of clothing per year, and right now in this year, 2020, the average person buys 76 articles of clothing per year. And that's a lot to do with fast fashion. People like H&M, Zara, Fashion Nova, people that can churn out new styles every single day. And basically, long story short, secondhand shopping is what can prevent that. Because a lot of these threads and the things that it takes to make our clothes takes a lot of water, a lot of natural resources, a lot of things that impact the environment. And because people literally throw away clothes, it kind of goes to this process that it's a long pyramid job. But basically, like, just know... It's all a scam, y'all. Just if you can help it, reuse your clothes, buy thrift stores, do your own research. I mean, we could probably do a whole episode on it. But if you found out the impact to the environment from making clothes and the cheap clothes, more specifically like Fashion Nova, you would really be disgusted. I hope you would be disgusted anyway. But yeah, it's really sad, y'all, for real. And the end user is the universe, and we only got one. So, anywho, all right. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. But I think for my resolution, I do want to be more sustainable. I do want to continue to save more money. I think I slacked on saving over the past year. I saved some, but not enough. Like, it just was not. I want to lose 20-30 pounds, and I don't.
Hold on, let me add that on there because I'm definitely trying to lose about 35-40 pounds. I have to,
because the thing is, if I stay at this weight, I'm gonna get comfortable, and it's gonna be another weight, and another weight, another weight. I want to kind of get to. I just got to get rid of sugar, y'all. I love ice cream. I had a lot of it today. Okay, I got enablers in my life. But I want to do that, and I just want to buy one more home that I absolutely love, and it's going to happen. And that's that. So anyway, now that we talk about what we want to do in 2020, what we trying to leave in 2019. Okay, so the first thing for me is synthetic bobs from the beauty supply store. Okay? Y'all think y'all slick, and y'all think y'all saving money.
What?
Y'all think y'all slick, and y'all think y'all saving money buying these darn cheap blunt cut bobs with 100% density. It look bad. It don't look good. Leave it in 2019, okay?
Okay.
My bad.
Okay.
I know that kind of came left field. Anything in 2019, and you ain't got to go down the whole list, but what you think what you sick of?
Oh, okay. I have a long list. I think that. Oh, where should I start?
You can start with people begging for money.
Oh. Let's talk about how you can't do shit for a bitch. Huh? Nah, for real. Okay, listen to this. I want y'all to stop digging in people's pockets. Not physically, with that too. But
and in their hair.
But I want y'all to stop digging in people's pockets. Let me tell you something. And this is coming from experience because I get so fucking irate. It takes me a long time, especially because I work for myself. Mm-hmm. I have moments where I don't have clients or I don't have gigs, and you know what I'm saying? I have to hold on to my little money.
Yeah.
Then there's times where the gigs is flowing in and I'm getting money like crazy. That doesn't invite you to my pockets though.
Yeah.
Just how I have moments when I'm down, I don't come to you and ask you for money because I figure it out on my own, and it's not that easy.
Period.
I mean, it's not that hard, rather.
Yeah.
It's stuff I had to do. I mean, I know I ain't no felon, but I got a criminal record, and people do not hire me. So that's the whole reason why I even began to work for myself in the beginning. I know if I can make a living off of doing stuff that you know what I'm saying, that is not seen as a regular job or whatever case may be, y'all can. So I'm sorry. Stop asking me for $20. Stop asking me for $40. Stop asking me for money, period.
Yeah,
stop
if it's $20 today, it's $20 next week and the week after that.
And stop. Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ. Like I definitely help people, and but my way of helping people is supporting their business. So if I see that you have a business or something going on and you're selling something that I can buy, you know what I'm saying? We both benefiting from it. I feel like that's benefiting you in a bit. Like, I'm supporting your business. I'm putting money in your pockets, and I'm putting money in your business.
You see the effort that they're making, and so you want to reward them. I can't give people
no money that's not making no effort and doing nothing. Like, I just can't really do that. And I think that people need to understand that and don't look at it as, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I don't understand how people get mad because you spend your money how you want to spend it. I don't give a fuck if I just got on some $3,000 shoes, which I will never do in my life.
And you probably scammed them, so it don't even matter.
Who?
My bad. I took it too far.
You said it's not too far, nah. But even if I have on $3,000 shoes, that does not invite you to my pockets.
Yeah.
I don't care because I worked hard to get what I have. I just don't understand that. Like, y'all need to stop begging for money.
Honestly, it's really annoying. Number one, I feel the same. So I don't think anybody has come to me late the past couple of years to ask me for money. If they have, I just don't remember because I blocked them, and so when I block them, the memory goes with it. But I do think it's kind of people be like, or people be like this. You got all this and but they don't.
Who cares? It's not yours,
right? It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna use a friend for example. They probably listen to this. So I have a friend who is making a living for himself, right? And you know he has a relative who asks for a lot of money, right? And when he did not agree to give it to them, they got very mad and just was like, basically like, don't talk to me, how you gonna do me like this, trying to guilt him basically. And I just think that's so messed up because the thing about it, especially when it comes to toxic relatives, friends, or anybody in general, people see that you have an opportunity for them and they want that. They don't really care what cut you take to have that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I tell them you work a job so you can take care of yourself, period. It don't matter. Your comfort and your quality of life is more important than everybody's. I don't care who it is. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, people who just need, they have their own financial issues that they need to square out. And your loaning them this amount of money is not going to change that, period. If you couldn't pay them, why do I think you got to pay me? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Where you going to get that money from? And so I just think that it's really, like you said, like people try to size you up. They see the car you driving. They see you post these cool pictures. Like, I've had a relative come up to me and be like, what kind of money you make? Every time she see me or they see me, because it's more than one. What kind of money you making? What you doing? And honey, you need to give me some of that. You know what she be doing this and she do. I'm just like, no, I don't. And in my mind, you know how I think. I'm always broke, but I'm not. But it don't even matter. I could be making $6-10 billion and it's still none of your business. But I see how that when people get famous and stuff, how their family starts turning on them because of money. And it's like, I don't owe you.
Yeah,
I work for myself. Unless you literally loaned me $1 million at one point and I never paid you back, I owe you. But I don't owe nobody nothing. I'm a grown person. You chose your path, I chose mine. And whatever happened with those paths is not gonna do with me. Stop begging. And stop sending blind cash app requests. That's so annoying.
I don't have cash apps, so I don't have that problem.
Let me tell you something. So I guess people have asked me for money. Y'all, I can't even tell you how many I don't got. On God, from people I don't even talk to. People that just know my name. Okay?
And they just be like,
oh God, support a small business owner.
Suck my ass. Anywho, start an OnlyFans. How about that?
At this point, look, what Dennis said, don't start an OnlyFans and you the OnlyFans. But I just think it's really embarrassing, and it's so crazy because a lot of the people that ask for the money put out that image that they think I'm putting out. They living a life. They doing all this cool stuff. No, get your stuff together. Show your stuff off.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so how do you feel about people that be like, 2020, I'm cutting everybody off. Don't text me if you don't hear from me. It mean this, and that. I don't.
Those are people who be asking for money.
No, for real.
Those people that ask for money, I ain't even gonna lie. Like
they do be the ones.
Those be the ones. Every time you see somebody that be like, "Oh, 2020, I'm sick.
I don't need y'all.
If you ain't get no New Year's text from me, then yeah, and then boom, now you ask for money.
2020, I'm acting different. I hate when they be like, 2020, y'all, we ain't doing this no more. And I be thinking, that's your problem. I don't have that problem.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just shut up. Right. I get it. You want to change, and the new year is
tweeting is not gonna change.
Perfect time for a fresh start. But sometimes, just to save yourself the embarrassment, just don't say anything
at all.
That would just really.
That's what I'm saying. People be saying they moving in silence, and they be like, "Hey, look at me moving in silence." Good morning, y'all. Just moving in silence. No big deal. Don't worry about me. Just moving in silence. Just don't move and don't silent. Just don't talk. Be loud. It's like, okay, so if you were moving in silence, I don't suspect any. Like now, I'm expecting something. Y'all get on my nerves. Yeah. Let me tell you something. That's why I have my timeline muted. I got like 10 people on my timeline on Soul.
She ain't lying. I be trying to talk to her about stuff, and I'm like, "You seen something?" She be like, "No, I ain't see them. They're muted." I'm like,
one time I came across somebody's page because I seen that they had liked a picture. I'm like, "Oh, I wonder how they do it," and I didn't even know I muted them. I just don't have time for it. And the thing is, the reason why I mute because people cry when you unfollow them. Now it's a problem. Why you unfollow them?
I done got to the point where I don't even care.
I don't care either. But some people in certain positions in life where they really take a person. Like I passed somebody literally asked me why I unfollowed them. And then I told them, and all they could say was, "Oh, okay." Like, yeah. I mean, like, it's just Instagram, and we're not friends like that. So why do you need me to watch your stuff? I don't really care. Y'all can unfollow me. I don't care. I don't get paid for followers. I wish I would.
So,
the people that support me are the ones who I expect to support me. So. That's just that I'm not. But yeah, it really frustrates me. I hate seeing a post in 2020. This is what we doing, y'all. We doing this. We doing that. And then some people obviously want to be like, let them folks, manifest what they want to manifest. Okay, manifest it somewhere. Manifest to your pillow. Cause it's annoying. Cause all y'all screenshotting and that the quality of the post don't went down like a little Android. Just do it. These are the same folks who had the same resolutions every year. Y'all not tired of saying that? Tax season come around, they're gonna act like they did do their resolution, but in reality. Girl. Got a little advanced.
Oh, that's another thing. Y'all can try to tax money this year, invest it. Do
please.
Something else.
Oh my God.
Please don't
buy belts and bags.
Yeah. The only thing that I support that people buy with their taxes is hair and that's the only reason why fixed. I ain't with that. Now if you
No, not like Columbia. I mean I know somebody who actually got a chip tooth fixed with her tax money. That was a good investment.
Yeah. Now if it's that, don't go get no teeth glued on.
Don't go to Columbia.
Weaves, like if you're a person that there's something that you can wear for years if you take care of it.
If you take care of it.
So there's something, you know what I'm saying? Of course, people love to get their hair done. So I'm not.
Don't buy them cash cars. Let me tell you, tax season. Let me tell you, January through April, you ain't seen some of the paper tags in your life. And it'd be a 91 Corolla.
They don't have that damn card for long.
Yeah, they don't, and they still gonna owe it, or they missed the payment because they used their tax money. Listen, y'all, and this is the thing. Okay, two things. When you get a real fat tax check, typically that means that you low income, and that's fine. But don't be out here stunting like you been having when in reality you got that money because you got them kids.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, I got a good one. Go.
So 2 things. If you have a couple things, if truly invest that money for real. The thing is, nothing is promised, y'all. Y'all see what's going on with this government. Anything can happen, y'all. Anything can happen. People can get laid off from their job. Something can happen. An emergency can come up. Something might not come through like you thought it would. If you don't invest it, sit on it. Ain't nothing wrong with having a savings. Trust me. There's a such thing as a rainy day, baby. And you need to make it rain, or you be able to have the ability to do so when it comes. But yes, pay off. Maybe if you have a debt that you've been wanting to get rid of, pay it off. But let me tell you, credit is everything. You don't want to be in a position where you can't do something because you ain't paid Jack and Jill to pay Paul, or what they say. You rob Peter to pay Paul. Forget it. I said it. What I'm trying to say is, please just be wise with your money, man. I'm telling you, a lot of people buy stuff for Instagram pictures, and that's not cool. That's weird. Stop doing that. The people you doing it for ain't doing nothing good either. Like, you don't have nothing to prove to them. You got clothes in your bed, lights in your house, you got food, your children straight. Use that money for something that you can benefit from, bro. I swear to God, you can buy a share of stock for $1. You can buy a piece of a share of stock. You ain't even got to buy the whole thing. You can do that from the Cash App. On God. You can buy a share of Apple for $10. Okay? Oh. You can buy a piece of the share. So you can get 10% of the share of the stock. And then as it grows, you make money, you use that money, you reinvest to the point where you got the whole share. It's possible. Let me tell you, Apple stock, I first bought my first share of Apple stock in 2014 at $84. And how much is it now? $284. $200 for free. You get what I'm saying? So it's like little stuff like that. And that might not sound like a lot of money to y'all, but imagine having no money and then having money. I don't care if it's $10, $20. You flipped it.
Yeah.
Legally. And that's just that on that. Go ahead. You said you had a good one. Okay.
2020. Can we please stop with the fake outfits credit scams?
Wait, what? The who? Oh.
Lead us when I think.
Listen, y'all. If this person only have a high school diploma, don't trust an official credit. No shade, but shade. Period.
Don't. The thing about it is, and this is no shade to nobody, because get it how you live. But me personally, I've done it. It didn't work, and my credit actually got worse than what it was before it started.
Dang.
Way worse.
Jesus.
So
what can you explain what they're saying they can do and what's happening and what's not happening?
The points do go up.
So your credit score.
The credit score do go up and stuff does fall off, but it's all temporary.
Yeah.
It's all temporary. So I mean, at the end of the day, just pay it off. That's what I'm realizing now. I'm just gonna pay it off out of my pocket.
I heard people charging like $100 and $200 a month to do that. When that money could literally go to the debt.
I actually was paying at one point because I've done this 3 times. The first time I ever wanted to get my credit fixed, I actually went through a law firm, and they were charging me $120 a month to do it.
Wow!
And I could have been paying that off because sometimes when you have stuff on your credit, a lot of those people will negotiate a rate with you.
Sure will. I've done it.
Listen,
I don't negotiate a $200 debt down to $48 on sold.
Yeah, they'll cut it down a lot.
Yeah.
So it's like that money that you're doing that, it's nothing like paying these people their actual money. Like it's never gonna come back. But it's steps you have to do to follow up with it to make sure that it's off of your credit for good. But realistically, like that's just better than.
And the thing is, if you actually owe, it's gonna come back. The thing is, so something I was reading is that yes, they can make it fall off, but that's because it's under review from the creditor that they reached out to. Yep. And when they determine that it is a debt that you owe, it goes right back on your credit. So It's like nothing miraculous is happening, y'all.
Yes. So.
But if you can help me get rid of my student loans for real, just let me know.
Also.
No, for real, let me tell you something. The people that I've seen that do the credit fix stuff, it be people that literally be off the street. I'm like, y'all giving these folks your social so they can use your social?
And people that do taxes too, y'all, with these $20,000 tax returns. Just know, they using some of that tax money that you got back, and they creating new jail uniforms. They got some. They are creating new jail uniforms. Oh my God. They got some new lettering on the back.
I'm slobbing. Oh my God.
They done got some Yeezy slides.
Oh my God.
They got some Yeezy slides we gotta wear in jail. Y'all gonna be cute and comfy. And y'all they probably got a new color.
Oh my God.
But y'all gotta chill.
I
Y'all got to chill because I know some people ain't been working that much all year.
At all.
$18,000, bro. And then, let me tell y'all.
Let me tell you something. Hey, tax fraud is not a joke, okay?
It's
at
not.
All. You literally stealing from the government. Like, what's wrong?
It's not a game.
People be using fake W-2s, fake pay stubs for that money. Meanwhile, they could have made that much money if they would have just got a job.
Yes. Let me tell you something. One of my clients, she is a celebrity. Well, yeah. Her and her husband are famous. Well, her husband a producer. Anywho, I remember I was at their house last year during tax season, and they was getting audited. When I say they was freaking out, mind you, they follow every rule, so they didn't have nothing to worry about.
They say it's at random, but if you do something different, then they will like flag.
Yeah, so they tearing their house up looking for stuff because they was getting audited, so they needed specific documents to this and this and that. Child, just imagine.
Let me tell you, I had to do a revised tax return, and it was terrible. And I'm pretty sure I missed out on some money because I did something wrong. They was like, "Hey, this don't look right." And let me tell you something. Keep your receipts. That's why I do email receipts. Keep your receipts. Don't lie, y'all. For real. Let me tell you, there are so many ways to legally get a lot of money back without lying. I swear to God, trust me. Trust me. Draco will tell you.
Oh yeah.
I be like, oh no,
she put me out. No, for real. I think that because I grew up around people who, or just in general, just in the hood, I don't know why it's just like second nature for people to do stuff the illegal way.
Yeah, it's like
so
just growing up, just what they want to do.
Yeah, so growing up, I just always think that that's just the way to do things. But I promise you now, just like listening or just watching Alicia do certain stuff, I'll be looking like, people dumb. Like, I promise you, I'll be like, damn, people are really slow.
For real. And let me tell you, all my friends who listening right now, I have already told y'all what to do.
Yeah.
To legitimize everything. Let me say, this is what I'm going to say. If you got a business, you need to register your business. Period.
For sure.
It costs $125 for LLC, y'all. Swear to God. If you have a business, you probably missing out on a lot of money right now. I remember my tax lady told me, she was like, most business owners like miss out on a lot of money the first 2 years because they don't know the stuff that qualifies as an expense or things that like how to properly like list your business on your taxes. Let me tell you something. Listen. If you need a tax lady, I got you. I can see. I go to somebody legit, been going to her for years. I've known her even before she became an accountant. Like I got super cool with her, and I trust her. You know what I'm saying? I know where to find her, and that's just that on that.
Can we leave those glued on veneers in 2019?
Oh my God, them chiclets.
They do not look natural. They do not look good.
They be super bright. So I don't like the perfect line. Make mine a little uneven. I want mine to look like some project windows.
Let me just give y'all Instagram to look at this so you can see how veneers are supposed to look.
Let me go look.
Yeah, this guy is based out of Beverly Hills, so this is in the United States. So you don't have to go to Colombia. You don't have to go anywhere. But this is how veneers are supposed to
Let me go to my
look.
my Finsta so I can follow him.
His name is Dr. Sam Soleil, and it's spelled Doctor.
Oh, I already follow him from the Finsta.
Period.
Oh yeah, these look great.
Those are how teeth are supposed to look because they look like natural teeth.
Yeah, they have the natural staining, not stain, but you know, it's not
the color
bright.
of them, the shape of them, the spacing of them, the way they fit in the mouth, like he fits it to your face. Like,
we did the Weeknd's teeth and they look great.
Teeth look amazing. Like, they don't look like something that's just glued. Like, those are dentures.
These?
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, what people are putting on, those are dentures. They're not even supposed to be used. Like, I even listened to somebody who I won't say, they were saying on their Instagram page that they scared to eat certain things so they don't want their teeth to crack. Who has the time?
Really?
There's so many crab legs out there to
crazy?
eat.
The amount of money they spend is not far off of how much they can spend in the United States. That's the crazy part.
That's what I'm saying.
They
like,
really not getting that big of a discount. I don't know why they cutting the corner like that. Like, you literally can go down the street and get that same stuff done and then be legit.
It does not look good. I don't like it. I hate it. I promise y'all, that's one of my biggest pet peeves.
It's like that's a celebrity thing to do now. But it's so crazy because these people probably weren't even taking care of their actual teeth before getting this done.
And getting rotten under. Like, I've definitely witnessed that too. I have clients who have them and I'll be looking in their mouth. Because when I'm putting on lipstick, I have people to open their mouth when I
like,
put it
no,
on.
close your mouth.
It looks like the tooth is gripping their tooth. Like, you can see their real tooth, and it be like,
oh my God,
way off from what they real. Like, it's a mess.
Oh my God,
it's
not
like,
cool.
Just
listen, y'all, 2 things. If you have dental insurance, you literally can get your teeth cleaned for free twice a year. Okay, do that. Because even if you don't do nothing else to your teeth, please get your clean. Let me tell you something. There's a whole lot of stank up in there. You don't even know it. Okay, and it's free.
Oh,
okay?
let me make my appointment. Let me tell y'all my dental insurance just kicked in on the first. I'm ready. I'm gonna get my teeth cleaned this week, baby.
You can get a free exam when you get your teeth cleaned, so you can kind of know what's going on. And you might not even need all that. You might can get braces for a fraction of what you paying to go to Columbia, and you can get your teeth whitened. Like, just do what you're supposed to do, y'all. I swear to God. But the thing is, you've been seeing that meme going around social media. It's like something along the lines of hard work and a shortcut. It was like a line of people.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that was the exact words, but basically the line to cut the corner was very long. It was one person who was in line to do the process. Just do the process, y'all. I swear to God. Because the thing about it, this surgery, these teeth, all this stuff is going to fade out. It's cool right now on the timeline, but the upkeep of that stuff is not realistic, okay? Go to Dr. Sam. Say OD Podcast sent you so he can pay us. You a paper chaser, got the block on fire, you know what it is.
Stop having babies for money.
Oh my God. Ain't that bad?
It's an epidemic now.
Imagine just being
terrible.
a child that's healed that ain't even for real wanted. That's scary.
Yeah, that's horrible.
It's scary. Yeah, and that's y'all doing it for non-celebrities.
Yes.
Not that it matters who you do it for, but it's like, what do you really benefit for the gang affiliation? I know somebody who kept the baby off somebody because of the gang they was in.
No,
and then
I don't.
Be talking about I should have had a baby off a crib instead of a blood. Like what that even mean?
Oh my God,
what
people are crazy.
You know that?
Who? Oh, of course. She ain't got it all.
Yeah, exactly.
She ain't got it all.
So anyway,
please stop drowning your babies in designer.
Oh my God, making them look like the baby daddy.
Yeah, like please let them
be kids. Did you see that video? The little boy had a birthday party with the 2 bottles.
Oh my God.
I was like, let these. This is the problem. Okay, I keep saying I got 2 things. Okay, 2 things. Social media. When I be getting irritated with social media, I have realized that the people that I be mad at don't even be my age. Don't even be in my age bracket, y'all. Be whole 2-year-olds. That's number 1. Number 2, the issue with a lot of these things that are happening, these kids growing up so fast, is because social media, you can't tell who age it is. People are exposed to so much so young. Like, for example, let's use something positive. Buying a home. Great. We got 16-year-old YouTubers buying houses.
Yes.
Now, 10 years ago, they would have been getting a real nice apartment, which is cool. And nothing wrong with that. There are pros and cons to it, but there's a lot of other things that they're exposed to that shouldn't even... Not saying they shouldn't know, but I do think there is something that the mind can and cannot handle when it comes to just developing into an adult that's prospering. When you learn too much too soon, you might miss other things that are necessary for life, like how to properly read a news article out loud without skipping and stuttering. You know what I'm saying? But you know how to, you know what surgeon can get you the butt shots, and you know what kind of sex position it takes to do this and this and that. I just feel like there's so many natural things about life that you miss out on because you're getting exposed to so much more so early on. And then, man, what is there to learn when you get older? Now you're doing drugs and all kinds of stuff because you don't know what else to do.
That's another thing we need to leave in 2020,
Please,
2019. Please leave the drugs alone. Please.
I know statistically, a lot of y'all listening do cocaine.
Yes, that's terrible.
And that's not okay. I'm shaming you. I don't care. You probably smoke cigarettes, let that go too.
We leaving that. I actually probably got to leave hookah alone too. While I'm telling you.
Oh, hookah is terrible. It's like
you can get nicotine free hookah though.
But do you get that?
Mind your business.
Okay, exactly.
Anywho, 2020, I'm smoking nicotine free hookah.
Please do free. Let me tell y'all. Emphysema is real. Okay, lung cancer is real, y'all, and a lot of that stuff can't be reversed. It's actually really sad. I remember reading something about so many puffs of hookah was equivalent to like multiple packs of cigarettes, and I heard the places that people be hookahing from don't even be having clean equipment. It's just like that's scary. I don't like that.
Also, ladies, this is to my girls and guys too, actually, but more so for my girls because women are a little bit more sensitive down there. Please be cautious of who you start having sex with and making sure that they're healthy. Not even just saying about STDs, but I mean as far as cleanliness, all this other stuff. Because I've heard of so many different bacteria infections this year or last year rather, and that's crazy. And I understand you can get it from anything.
Yeah, but a lot of it has to do with cleanliness.
And a lot of it have to come with cleanliness from the partner.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
you know,
I'm like, y'all need to.
There was a girl who was like, "Oh, bacterial vaginosis. Everybody don't have that." I'm like, I ain't never had that. Sis.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. Like she was dead serious. She was just like, "No, everybody don't know they have it." No, ma'am.
That comes from guys. Oh my God! Like
the first step.
And guys, please take showers. I mean, at least take showers
and drink water, y'all.
Drink water. And just take care of yourself because that stuff is disgusting. Like you spreading germs to people, and wash your hands. Like y'all want to touch these girls and
people
touch
be using
people
the bathroom and don't be washing their hands. People don't wash their hands before they eat. They don't wash their dishes all the way. They don't drink water.
And all them drugs and stuff and stuff y'all drinking and cigarettes and just disgusting stuff y'all touching. You touching people's open wounds and it's just. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I definitely had to like go off on about 4 people this year about touching my earlobes, and a lot of people want to touch them because I understand they look cool.
Don't touch me at all.
But at the end of the day, this is a piercing and it's an open wound. I don't know where your hands been at. I see so many flesh eating videos and stuff like that I'm nervous. Like I don't know where you been. And
people don't get scared until they get diagnosed with something.
Yeah, and then I even had my barber like almost daggone cut my damn earlobe off one time.
Oh my God!
With the clippers, and it was a mistake, but it was a lot.
Oh Jesus Christ!
It was a lot.
Please
just don't do that.
You
don't
only
touch
get one
people.
body, man.
Just do not touch people. Like, and don't get mad at me if I go off on you about it, because it's like you can ask questions without having to touch me. Yeah. Do not try to put your finger through my ear.
That's so weird. Like, why you want to touch somebody? No, for real. Like, why do you want to touch somebody?
Like, I understand it looks cool, or I don't know, but just do not do that. Like, y'all dirty as fuck.
Yeah, that's weird, y'all. I'm sorry. That's really weird.
I'm a germaphobe. Like, I promise you, when it comes to stuff like that, and it's something recent, just because I be watching so many videos and just listening to so many people getting these bacteria infections and all type of stuff, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is disgusting.
It's real, man. You imagine how many people right now that's battling something down there. For real. That's crazy.
Let me tell you something. And
got nice teeth from Colombia.
I done cut myself from shaving and thought I had a damn STD before. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. Listen, y'all. Also, women, let's make sure we go into the OBGYN, getting our pap smears. Please and thank you. You know, it ain't just for STDs, it's ovarian health as well. Like anything that's included in routine checkups, if you have insurance, if you have the privilege of having insurance, just do it. Please just do it. Do all the free stuff, okay? Just do it. I'm telling you, your body will thank you later. There's so many things that have happened to people and it was caught too late. They would have just... No, I don't mean like STD. I mean like diseases in general.
Oh my gosh.
What?
No, I'm just saying. It's just... You some real shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's just a lot of stuff. Like I know a lot of people they don't like going to doctors, but the thing is, your mirror not gonna tell you what's going on the inside. Just go to get your routine blood work done. I know people are anti-vaccinations, but let them check your cell count. Like I was told I didn't get enough vitamin D. Now I knew I got vitamin D, but I didn't get a lot of vitamin C or things. But I just had a deficiency in certain vitamins, and I go to the doctor regularly. Now that scared me. Now, I know that just meant I need to, like, consume more fruits and more vegetables and things like that. But imagine if I never did that and I end up having some kind of blood deficiency because something as simple as not eating the right thing can impact my body. Like, just check on yourself, y'all. For people get cancer is so common and so real and hard to fight. Just do what you got to do. For real. I mean, literally. I mean, if you have insurance, please, y'all, just do it. I'm telling you. You cannot look in the mirror and think everything is good. It's people fighting wars that you'll never know how to battle to, baby.
Since I am a part of the beauty community, I'm trying to think of some beauty trends that we should leave in 2019, starting with those 25 millimeter lashes.
Oh my God. The windshield wipers.
Leave those alone. Like, honestly, no. Even drag queens only wear those for shows and take them right off. Like, the fact that people wear them every day. And then the people who get in those lash extensions that are, like, extremely long and straight.
Some of them, I be thinking it was a joke. Like, did you Photoshop that? That can't be real.
No. People do that for real. And, like, first of all, it's not unhealthy because you can't... I mean, it's unhealthy because you can't clean them. There's no possible way that you can clean them without coming off.
Lice in their eyelashes.
You can get infections in your eyes like that, like dealing with that stuff. And then a lot of those times that glue that keeps those lashes on, that glue's unhealthy because no glue that go on your eye should be that strong where it can hold that.
Right, for a month.
Yeah, it's not. That's unhealthy as hell.
It's so crazy how lash extensions just got so popular all of a sudden, man.
It's a mess. Can we leave that? Can we leave the black eyebrow pencils in 2019?
Sometimes the black eyebrow pencil can look good.
Can we leave the black eyebrow pencils in 2019?
Can we leave
the pink lipstick and the bright color lipstick in 2019 that doesn't have liner?
Okay, when you say liner, what you mean? Because I tried to use liner yesterday, it ain't work.
Gotta learn how to do it. It is when using liquid lipstick. It probably, and I'm a makeup artist, and it took me about 5 months to really perfect the way that I did lipstick with liquid lipstick. So don't feel no type of way.
5 months, but you do it every day.
Exactly, and I couldn't get it because I didn't like how it looked.
I tried.
It's cute. Yours look better than how mine was looking.
I had used concealer a little bit too.
Yeah, use lip liner when you use those bright colors.
Can we leave lift and lace fronts off in 2019, please? If you
you know what though? I honestly think that people need to invest in glueless wigs.
What you mean, like?
And because
like the ones that don't need closures,
the ones that don't need glue.
Okay, like a bang,
or like because people don't know how to keep up with it. Everybody who has that wig, it always be coming up after 5 days.
Yeah,
when you can just take it off.
Take
it off. Like get you a cute little braid down.
That's why I feel like frontal closures are a waste of money. It just takes too much, and it's hard to wash that stuff off. And you got to actually wash the thing to get it off. Now you got to restyle the hair. No thanks.
Yeah, and then it mess up your frontal, and you have to get new frontals like every couple months because you have to get that glue off and some of the hair don't came out. Like it's just too much. Like and it's not healthy for your hairline. There's too much tension on your hairline. Also, it was something else with hair that I said people need to leave.
I might roll for some feathers, but leave scamming in 2019.
Girl, leave scamming in 2019.
Stop stealing people's identity. If you gonna scam, at least do something useful with the money instead of buying belts, please. Buy some property.
And also have better business. Do better business in 2020.
Okay.
Do better business,
Customer
child.
service. No roaches, y'all.
No roaches. Give people their products or their money back.
Oh, did you ever get your money back from that guy?
You tell me.
What?
You tell me.
Cartier Art never gave your money back. That's crazy.
The post still up. I told him he sent me a long text about it. I said, I feel you and I understand you. I said, I just want my money back. I'll take the post down when you send my money back. The post still up.
Wow.
I think what really made him text me though is he seen like
all them blue checks
on there. It was the scissor for him. Scissor commented on it and he was like, oh nah.
Well, he still ain't seen your money though.
No, he kept telling me he was, and I hit him up. I said, don't forget to. He said he was gonna send it that Monday, and I texted me said, okay, I got you. Now I said, you never sent it. He was like, okay, I got you. Then now he just went back to not responding.
It's the mental illness.
So what's crazy is on New Year's Eve, I went to Trayvon's party. And Trayvon had a party he was hosting, and it was like 4 other people that I knew that was, and cool. It was a nice party. The venue was really hot in there because it was like underground, but the location was really nice. It was just a cool party. It was a good turnout. I went to the bathroom. And I definitely still wear the pants that I got from Cartier Art because, first of all, I paid $200+ for them pants. And shit, they cute. Like, I like the pants. I'm going to wear them. I paid for them. I got them. I'm going to put them on. I'm just not going to tell people I got them from. So, I'm in the bathroom. And so, this boy stopped me. He was like, man, them some nice-ass pants.
That's a shame.
And I said, thank you. I said, I will tell you where I got them from. But unfortunately, the guy who sent them to me scammed me. He was like, that was you? Cartier Art did that? And I was like, so you know. He was like,
did you know that dude?
He was like, please give me your number. I was like, why? He was like, so basically, I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. He said, I know this sounds so weird, but I want to genuinely know, like, why is it that he keeps scamming people? Because he scammed so many people around Atlanta.
Yes, and people was telling their story under that post.
And he was like, I'm working. He said, I'm trying to manage businesses, and I'm just trying to pitch to him. I'm about to start working with him and try to manage his business because he seems to have real poor business, and I think that he needs to just stick to actually making the clothes
and not being the person that's doing the transactions. Yeah.
And he said, I want to get to the bottom of this, and he said, I just want to keep you in the loop of it. But yeah, I want to. He said because the thing about it, people really like his stuff, obviously. And he was like, I just don't understand what the problem is, so I'm going to help him with it. So maybe I should he was like, give me your number, blah, blah, blah. So I gave him my number and my info, but I haven't heard anything.
He's scamming too.
Hey, I don't know, but
that's a shame. Yeah, I would have been hurt if I see all them blue checks. There was a lot of them up in there talking about, I was going to use him, but da-da-da-da-da. But it still didn't shake nothing. It got him to reply, but then what?
Yeah.
You should put in your story and be like, still waiting. But no, it ain't even, at this point, I mean, it's like, okay, you needed it, buddy.
Yeah, he hasn't posted on Instagram since October 11th.
He probably posted his close friends.
Ain't no telling.
I heard y'all be posting porn to y'all close friends.
Girl, that's what I be wanting to see. There was a girl, there was a girl who posted a video and she was like, if y'all posting basic stuff and y'all close friends, feeding your kids, hugging your kids, take me out. Hold on, matter of fact, I got it in my phone because I love that freaking video. She was like, I'm trying to see dick pics, porn videos, fight videos. I want to see.
I can't. I seen a girl today. She was like, I'm tired of seeing y'all post y'all boyfriends on y'all close friends. Post your side dude so we could really shake up 2020. I can't. I'm not posting my boyfriend or nothing. I don't got no side dude, but I definitely ain't posting my dude.
Hold on.
No shade. If I'm in your close friends and you like baking shit and cooking shit and hugging your kids, please take me out. Like, I'm looking for dick pics, sex videos, pornos, dirty jokes, beef and shit, fighting videos, shit like that. Like, turn that shit up. Like, I don't want to see you fucking crochet no sweater, bitch.
Ooh, my
That's
God.
what I'm saying.
Hold
Turn
on.
that shit up.
So Instagram don't take the post down if it's in a close friend?
No. Girl, I've seen people get trains ran on. I done seen gay boys having sex with two girls at one time on their close friends. I've seen some of the crazy...
Gay boys having sex with two girls at one time.
Females. But they identify as homosexual. I've seen so much crazy stuff on the close friends.
All my people just be like,
it's
I'm
so
only posting
fun.
my boyfriend and my close friend. That's what I see.
It's so fun.
I'm glad I'm in a regular boring circle.
I be like, y'all lit.
Oh my God.
I be seeing some of the I promise y'all. I promise. I done seen some crazy things in my close friends. Like, I've seen some shit. I love it.
Oh
Instagram, thank you for putting close friends. It's so fun. It makes it so entertaining.
I wonder when Instagram made that, what was their intentions? Because it couldn't have been like, oh, they just want to share to their private circle. It was like, let's turn it up in 2020.
Because they heard about Finstas.
Oh.
And they was like, let's turn it up a notch.
Yeah.
This be you. When everybody posting that stuff, you be like this. Hold on.
Tell you something, sweetheart. I don't understand how y'all do shit where you from, but let me tell you something. Where I'm from, we don't do shit like that.
Somebody had reposted that video and it said, when my ghetto cousins come in town.
Yes.
Let
me tell you something. I used to be so mad when my mama want to have holiday stuff at our house, and no shade to my cousins, but I used to be so...
The ones that rhyme.
They used to tear your shit up. My mom would buy me all the cool toys, and I take care of my stuff.
Yeah.
And you got them cousins that come on. It's like, oh, it ain't mine, so shoot, it be stuff.
I don't have them kind of cousins, but I definitely had them kind of friends in the neighborhood who I knew not to let in my house because I was gonna try to steal my stuff and break it.
Stealing it, breaking it, like.
What is something that you absolutely have to do this year? Have to, no questions asked.
Travel more. You know what? I did say that on the previous episode, but I didn't realize I stamped my passport like 5 times last year.
You did say that. Stop bragging. Thank you.
That's lit.
That is lit. I'm hating because I want to go to
Africa. I've only had my passport for 1 year.
Because they out here bombing stuff. So now I don't know what to do.
I've only had my passport for 1 year.
That's fine because I think the only stamps I have is Iceland and Bahamas. Because when I went to Canada, I drove, so I didn't get a stamp.
I was about to say you didn't get it.
And then Costa Rica, ever. And then Jamaica and Grand Cayman was cruising, so they didn't stamp that. But I've been places, y'all. I got pictures and magnets. I've been places.
She been out here.
Last year I went to Jamaica, Grand Cayman Islands. I went to Costa Rica. And I went to, that's it. 3 questions.
No, you went to Toronto.
That was in 2017. Cool.
Oh, okay. Well, still.
I went to 3 countries last year.
Yeah,
and I went to the United States. 4 countries. I
went to. Ain't got no ham on there.
Ain't got no ham on there. Anyway, y'all. All right, we can. Dang, this one for the This about to be like the Brian Patrick Davis episode.
I definitely want to travel more. I want to save more money. What do I have to do though this year? Like, what do I have to do? I want to actually do more photo shoots of myself. Like, I definitely want to be. I want to be a content creator, but I want to be the muse.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I definitely want to invest in my look for photo shoots.
Okay.
For myself, because I be having so many ideas.
That'll
and
turn your timeline up, Pooh.
Yes, and I never execute. Like I never do it. So this year, I'm definitely gonna do that. So if you're a photographer, you want to collaborate with me. You're right. I probably can just create my. But this is why I need my own like space, so I can create my own sets and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I really want to amplify this podcast. Like, for real, I want us to get some fire guests. We've had great guests. I think we need to get some more guests for the new year. I think we just need to be a little bit more intentional with like the type of stuff we put out and the people we have on. And I want us to be more visible in other places. I know it's easier said than done, but I think the first step is just getting some really good guests. Even if it's not, like, I don't want us to, like I said before off air, like, it don't have to be like this person with this huge following, but somebody that has something to contribute. Yeah. Because there's been episodes where I've listened to people who have these millions of listeners, and the person they had on their show had like 1,000 followers, and the information that they shared, the episode got shared so many times, that person got amplified, the podcast got amplified, now. But I just think that's a dope thing, and I just want us to just kind of have like different stories, because I know people love to hear us talk, but the episodes with guests are always our top episodes. Yeah, and I think that I get approached by people talking about, they want to be guests and stuff on the show, but I don't. When I don't give you an answer, I don't. That's not me being rude. But we are strategically running this show. Like, it needs to be something that we can benefit from. Because we could have had guests on every episode at this point. Yeah, like, if that's the case, like, put everybody on the show. Yeah. But we have stuff that, we don't know about that we want to speak on and want to inform other people on. And I just feel like we can't just have our cousin on here just want to talk just because. Yeah, like, unless that cousin like served in like the Vietnam War or something. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be something. Or is a therapist and they want to give. You know what I'm saying? I think our next guest is going to be a pretty interesting topic. Something that people probably never even thought about. But you're right. It's not just because we want to have fun. It's like, if you're fun but you also do this, then okay, cool. Yeah. But
we do have a lot of fun episodes, but we do also want to bring people on here that, that we can learn from, and that we feel like that will be beneficial for other people, because we care about y'all. We care about y'all mental health. We care about what y'all know, what y'all speak on, and we just feel like the whole purpose of us having this platform is to inform.
Yeah, and I do want us to be more educational. We do educate. People always tell me stuff that they learn from the show. I think that just comes from perspective, but I would love to have an episode just about like just life hacks. I keep saying I want to introduce a segment where I share like random hacks.
Teach me.
And I might start doing it with the next episode. I just need to dedicate more time to properly plan out entire episode layouts. It's just sometimes it just flows so well when we just kind of go off the cusp. But I think that if I make some good talking, I'm not trying to say like just me, but we make good talking points and make sure we go over certain stuff that it could be more educational. But we'll get to it. But it's coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have a lot of time in my hands. What? So I'm not.
I was about to say, what?
You got anything else you want to add?
Look out for me 2020, that's all I got to say.
Hold your wigs. That's what they all say.
Hold your wigs.
How much you get back on your taxes, Draco?
How much I'm getting back on my taxes? Hopefully I get about $22,000. Use that for my bond money.
Okay. Okay.
Let me not say that.
This episode has been brought to you by Audible. For a free 30-day trial and a free audiobook, please visit audibletrial.com/odpodcast. And you'll show some love for the show, show some love for yourself, show your stuff off, have fun with your 5.
Period.
Bye.
Bye.